Hello, YouTube. It's your boy, Bearded Beer Time, back again with another beer review. And I think we're going to have a banger tonight. This one is what I'm drinking right here. This nice little cool artwork on here, a little boiler. I think that's what that is. I don't even know. Or some kind of beer making contraption. I'm just kidding. This is an amazing beer that I'm super excited to check out. This is from BoilerBrewing Company, and this is a Mexican vanilla bean rye Russian Imperial Stout aged, or milk stout, excuse me, a Russian Imperial aged milk stout aged in bourbon barrels. Now that's a lot of verbiage. That's a lot of verbiage right there. But let me tell you something. When you hear that, it just trickles right on off the tongue. And it sounds delicious. Sounds real delicious. This thing tops out at 12%. It poured with a very thick head. I'm talking like thick head on this bad boy. And as soon as I started pouring this thing, I could smell the aromas. I could smell the vanilla. And you can definitely tell that 12% is there. That bourbon, there's like this, you get this smell of bourbon and vanilla mixing together. Oh man, it smells sweet, but subtle. It smells rich in coffee. You smell so much in this thing. Very aromatic, very aromatic. All right, let's down the hatch. My God. Wow. This is special. Oh my Lord. This is a special beer. Golly. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? It is rich, creamy, and thick. It has a very strong, like almost like dark chocolate flavor mixed with vanilla with an overtone of coffee and then bourbon throughout all of that. So I just described a lot of sweetness, but in every aspect of what I described as chocolate, creamy, it's a little milky, that roller coaster of all those different flavors. All of it is like an overtone of a bourbon that completely mellows out any sweetness that this beer has. The alcohol of having 12%, you can definitely kind of, I don't want to say that you can definitely taste it, but it's there. You can definitely taste a little bit, but it's like a very undertone of it. This is a very rich beer. This thing is a 500 milliliter bottle, and you should probably drink this beer with a friend. This should be when you have two glasses, pour two smaller glasses out of this thing and drink it. It even has a little bit of a burn on the backside and going down. It is very, very, very good. This is one of the best beers I've ever had, especially from a stout. I mean, it's literally blowing my mind how good this beer is. It is getting sweeter. The more I drink it, the more sweeter that it is it's being. I feel like in my mouth. Dude, I'm going to give this beer a 9.7. I think this is probably the highest rated beer I've ever given. It is unfreaking believable how good this beer is. It hits everything. It's sweet, it's creamy, it's rich, it's dark. It's got a nice, good coffee overtone, like overtone. It's like bourbon is just in every aspect. This is literally one of the most perfect stouts I've ever consumed. If you have the capabilities of getting one of these beers and I had a hookup that got me this one, by Boiler Brewing Company, this is a brewery out of Lincoln, New England. It is so unbelievably good. This is, and like I said, I'm going to show you the beer one more time, and I can't say enough good things about this beer. It is unfreaking believable. It is a Mexican vanilla bean rye Russian Imperial milk stout. That's a lot going on right there. And let me tell you something, it is good. But I will say, I'm going to drink this whole bottle, but it's going to take me a long time to drink this. And it's a sipper for sure. It's a sipper for sure, because it's so heavy and rich that I feel like it could kind of make your stomach a little bit sick, a little sickly, nauseous a little bit, because of how rich this thing is. And it definitely needs to be drank over time. And I think it would probably be best served with you and a friend sitting down and splitting one of these. So freaking good. Shout out to Boiler Brewing Company. Good God almighty, it's so damn good. Thank you all so much for sticking through this beer review, and if you have an opportunity to try this beer, you definitely should. I think it's the highest one I've rated so far. Man, what a knockout of a beer. Incredible beer. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Lastly but not least, cheers everybody. Much love.